Monday the 17th of July. We've had quite a bit of rain over the last 60 hours. So a week ago this onion was 16 inches in circumference. It used to be 16 inches in girth, but apparently that's now prescribed language. So it's last Monday it was 16 inches in circumference, and on Friday when I measured it unofficially it was 16 3/4 inches. So that's 17 1/4 inches. I don't think it's going to grow too much more. I was actually thinking all of these leaves were dying back, but after the rain, maybe some of them are lingering on. So I think other people's onions, they might grow for longer than mine because they still seem to have green leaves. When I was poking around on Friday evening, I did actually find a potato. So, yet another harvest. Yeehaw. Right. So let's have a quick look around. These are a couple of free gherkin cucumbers that Keith gave me on Friday evening, and I think on the other side I did 2 courgettes that he gave me. So this is the big pumpkin, on my second pumpkin plant, and look, this pepper is nearly dead, but now that it's covered in pumpkin leaves, it's decided to have some more flowers. So on my big hope, this pumpkin here, it looks like both of those have been pollinated. Now, how long do I keep hold of both of them in case one of them has an accident, or do I just cut off the second one there straight away and just hope I don't have any more mishaps? What I'm going to do now, after I finish filming, is I'm going to put handfuls of compost around these tomato plants and then use wood chip as a cover. Well, I'm going to water it and then put the water the compost in and then put the wood chip over the top. So I did think about bringing 2 bags of compost in and using the other as well, because like a lot of people with their allotments, with their raised beds and that, seem to put bags of compost on the top. But I'm thinking if I do that, what happens is that come next spring, you start off with a bed of clay and you put compost on the top, and then the following year you've got a bed of clay still, or if you've got a bed of sandy soil, you put some compost on the top. Next year you've got a bed of sandy soil, because I think there's somewhere down here, probably here, where I need to put some compost, because I nearly turned my ankle there last week. So 2 of the pyramids that I put here, they were nearly dead, but I think they've recovered a bit with the rain. And then I've put some more tomato plants out, and the not honeydew, why I keep on saying honeydew, the butternut squash, that seems to be going okay, because the good thing is they started having runners on them. Oh, look, I hadn't noticed that before. I'm presuming that's an ex-pigeon, but there doesn't seem to be many feathers. So the rest of it must be somewhere else. Right. So the reason I'm bringing you over here, because another thing I could do with, I'm thinking of putting a bag of compost on there, because this is very uneven, because it was shoddy workmanship by me. But the thing is, we've had nearly all the rain, and then it's going to be getting hot again. So I'm wondering if putting more grass seed down and more compost down now is a waste of time, because we've got the hot weather coming along. So what I wanted to show you was this plant here with blue flowers. Now, I forgot to look it up on the internet last night, but I'm thinking that this might be flax, because that was like one of the flaxseed was one of the things I was just scattering on this a few months ago, just to see what would happen. So if that is flax, that's sort of like encouraging me to have another go with it. Do it properly this time. And the marrow is definitely getting bigger. Oh yeah, I've got one really important piece of news. I was going to put it in a separate video as a joke, very important news, and then make my announcement. But what my announcement is that, it's about one of the great problems that we face, which is of course the courgette glut, which people might suffer from. And I discovered a couple of days ago you can just eat courgettes raw, and they taste quite nice. So instead of having to worry about what meal shall I have these courgettes with, and I'm running out of recipe ideas and that, you can just eat them raw. So like say you're having an afternoon cup of tea, you can just have a courgette or two with it and have a cup of tea to wash it down with. So that's my very important announcement. Okay, I'll get on with some work now.